What's up, everybody? This is Pan1cKnife here with theawfulgamer.com, bringing you this much ballyhooed Battlefield Bad Company 2 video, highly edited and highly offensive, mostly because of my own play. So, it took a hell of a lot of effort just to get this video up. I didn't realize how damn long these matches are within Battlefield Bad Company 2. I guess I probably should have, considering you know, how many objectives you have to take and how long it takes to drain the tickets, as I get smoted from behind right there. And realistically, I mean, I guess that's, you know, more the style of game that you would expect out of this this franchise, but you know, no big deal. And there's a theme that you'll see right off the bat there. The theme you'll see a lot in this footage is that I like to jump out of nowhere and attempt to get my my point whoring medic points to try to lead the Awful Gamer leaderboard right here. We've got playing with us Eno Mezzo, that D-bag and a half who helps run this site, who you've seen some videos from. We've got our buddy Mr. Agent. He has the least creative nickname in the history of Xbox 360, and we have one of his real-life buddies in here who I don't think he's in the squad yet, but he comes in a little bit later on in the game. I think I think I cut out a death there or two. Yeah, it's kind of tough to cut up these videos. I apologize if you miss a little bit of action, but obviously with YouTube you have to bring your videos under 15 minutes, and this game probably is 45 minutes long. Of course, knowing that we are theawfulgamer.com, the easiest way to cut your videos down, if oh my god, this is freaking hilarious. I just ran into this nook thinking I was going to get some cover and literally walked right into that guy. It's pretty good planning, I suppose, and there's no cover around this area. Eno Mezzo stole that piece of cover, and I was smoted again. Anyway, the idea behind these games is, you know, this is a conquest game, so it's sort of like domination. You want to make sure you get your points and keep them as long as you can. Realistically, it ends up being the type of match where Eno and Mr. Agent and we all run around and try to capture these points, but we're not extremely successful in doing so. We keep them for a while, but you know, we're working as a little wolf pack where we keep moving from point to point, and the rest of our team was fairly useless in taking points. We mostly were doing all the work ourselves. But yeah, these matches are a hell of a lot longer than a Call of Duty match. Like I said, this match ended up going 45 minutes, but you know, to be honest with you, it was a lot of fun. You know, I'm sitting back here camping a little bit, just trying to stay behind cover so that I can pick guys off as they're moving across. But as we're doing this, I think my team is actually taking the far point here, which is the main goal. I see all those snipers up on the hill. That's going to be a theme that you see throughout the match. And of course, I pull right out away from my medic class and grab the sniper rifle because I'm thinking, you know, I want a little vengeance. One of the differences between this game and Call of Duty as well is, as you see, there's no sway in the sniper rifle, so it makes it a little bit easier to shoot. Although you do have to pull out of the scope in order to reload, which that can be a big pain in the ass on your bolt-action sniper rifles up until you get the later unlocks. I try to run over here and knife the guy. It's not as easy to melee somebody in Battlefield either, but you know, I guess that's probably more realistic, which is what they're going for. I'm throwing out a motion sensor here and just completely ignoring my surroundings as I get a hand grenade thrown at me there. That's one of the nice parts about being the recon class, the sniper class, is that you can throw out motion sensors, which helps protect those points because everybody on your team can see them. They can see on your minimap who's popping in, and it lets you more or less just you know, it acts like a motion sensor in any other game, except that you actually can see it on your minimap if you didn't throw it down. One of the things I noticed early on in this game also was that pulse firing works really well in a far distance with your, especially with the LMG class here, which I'm rocking the medic class. Whenever we play Battlefield, I'm usually the medic, mostly because I was the last one to pick a class, and you know, being the point horde crap that he is, decided to pick the assault class. Mr. Agent is usually either a recon or an engineer, so therefore we needed a medic in our class. As you can see, I revived tons of people. Not at all. You know, I mostly am going for kills just like anybody else. I don't dislike these, I got revived there, and very nice. I don't dislike these weapons or anything like that, but they're not particularly great for long range kills. They're not particularly great for laying down a base of fire, I guess is what they're designed for, but you know, laying down a base of fire isn't the most effective technique in this game. Usually you're going to want to move as a team, as we're actually doing pretty well right now. I kind of linked up with some of the other guys in the match. I don't know how that guy got me, but I did end up getting revived. Like I said, apologize for some of the rough cuts here. I speed up some action every once in a while, and I cut through the deaths. That's as I'm actually performing my medic function by lifting up. I think that was Eno. You know, I'm not the best with the video editing programs yet, so a lot of the times it'll be a rougher cut. But you know, the best way to get for theawfulgamer.com to get you a video under 15 minutes is to cut out our deaths, or the time we spent dead. You know, it's funny, this match originally was about 45 minutes. I cut it down to about 29, just cutting out the times I was dead. I think somebody just worked around us there, and I wasn't able to respawn on the group, so I respawned on Eno. Now here's the beastest mode thing I do in the entire game. They keep reviving people, and I keep just taking them down. I think I got 3 or 4 kills right there in that spot. That's one of those fortunate times where, you know, it's maybe I was fortunate to have the LMG class because my larger clip allowed me to keep shooting and get through there. As I speed up a little bit, as I'm just kind of running around trying to capture the point, throw down some health because Eno started complaining about being, you know, half dead, and I kind of wish I hadn't. I wish he would just die, but you know, it's all good. Somebody jumped down from the point and ended up taking me out. It's a pretty common theme. We're the Russian team, so whenever I see an American flag, I want to go and capture that point, and of course, a lot of the times it is going to be better guarded than ours are. That being said, you know, we're not doing that bad. I miss on the revive there, and that ends up killing me, although it probably would have ended up killing both of us there had I been able to revive him. This game, you'll notice, it takes a lot more shots, or far more shots to actually kill somebody. It's not too bad in that, you know, if you get your... I know people rock the Magnum classes, which isn't too bad. It reduces the number of shots you have to put into the guy, but you know, with the LMG class, it takes probably 3 or 4 different sprays just to get somebody down, maybe 2 seconds of getting bullets on the guy. You have to keep that in mind when you're shooting at somebody, because quite frankly, if you pull up, like, you know, just try to snap off a quick shot like you might in Call of Duty, you're probably not going to leave the guy alive right in front of you, and you're going to be the next one that's pushing daisies. So I'm speeding up here. I'm just sort of working back and forth, trying to get into a position to get a shot off on the guy. So it looks like they're taking their point over by their... Our team's trying to take the point over by their spawn-in area, which is not the best idea, as somebody popped me from long range over here by this flag, and I get revived. Again, working through the whole reviving people, and again getting smoked right as I revive somebody. It's a good way to, if you're point whoring, which we clearly were in this game. Throw the grenade, and then I don't think I hit anything here, but we were point whoring pretty bad. We were talking a lot of trash to see who was going to get the first place nod on this one. It was a lot of fun. Usually on the battlefield maps, this is more of an infantry style map, but a lot of them will have a lot of different kinds of vehicles, and you know, that sort of thing, where you get to just move through and you know, maybe fly a helicopter poorly, as you know, and I want to do, and you know, maybe ride in with a tank, and it presents a lot of different concerns as I throw a health pack on the guy, and he's already dead, considering that didn't help him out very much. I think I get 2 revives there. Maybe I only got 1 of them. This right here is actually a pretty decent strategy. What you want to do is, you know, sit alone in a room. Actually, that doesn't sound like a great idea, but it actually is. If you're in an area with 2 or 3 of your own guys, able to take shots, you know, revive the guys that go down, it's pretty tough to combat unless you've got somebody with a mortar strike. I mean, I die a lot in this game. if you got somebody who's able to drop a mortar on the building, that's the obviously the equalizer there. But it's tough, and nobody's really going to be able to jump into that structure and take you out because you've got so many people there. You can cover all the doors. The way the squads work, you can spawn right on them, which is really one of my main problems with playing as a team in Call of Duty, is that you can't really spawn on a guy. So you might be running around in a wolf pack of 3 or something like that, and all of a sudden one of you dies and now you're split up. You can't really do a whole lot. You know, I wasn't shooting great. This is pretty funny. I drop in behind that guy and I'm literally following him as if he's on my team, and of course he doesn't notice me, I don't notice him, and I finally get a knife kill there out of my 6th or 7th shot at doing that. But anyway, yeah, I'm walking behind him as if we're moving as a team, and of course he was not on my own team, and had to end him at that point. Yeah, you know, I'm not shooting terribly in this match, but I'm not really shooting great either, and I'm not watching the minimap the way I should. As you can see, if you look down at that, there's a lot of times where I'm running around trying to find my team, and there's, you know, 3 or 4 red dots all around me, and that's not the best practice. You might want to stay with your team rather than get yourself surrounded by red dots. So I eventually get killed there, and the whole idea behind this, you know, we're fire and moving quite a bit as I pulse fire the hell out of that guy. That was a pretty sweet shot. Missing the sniper, of course, that's up on the hill, and I spawn right back in and do the same thing. I take out that guy that I was aiming at, but I still ignore the sniper up on the hill. You know, that's something I did a lot in this game. The nice part about this also is that you're going to get a lot more long shots in this game, where you know, you can. It's kind of hard to spot somebody unless they literally, you know, put a spot on them, which is, it's kind of a nice feature. You can spot a guy and press the back button, and everybody is able to see where that guy's at. If you're not spotted though, wow, I'm dying a lot in this particular section. But if you're not spotted, you can sit back, and it's very hard to spot you from a distance. You can, you know, sit behind a car and just take your time and lining a guy up, and you know, you get that pulse fire shot on. It only took me about a second to drop him, whereas if you're throwing, if you're shooting just like a straight stream of bullets, it's going to take you 2 or 3 seconds. So if you're able to sit back and line up the shot, and you get that pulse fire in, just, you know, sort of like if you're running agency style with the like a pistol in Modern Warfare or something like that, you're taking the guy down pretty quick. As you can see, I'm doing it here again, and I don't think they have me spotted, and they're all over this building. Now, I'm probably going to make a mistake here by running after this guy, but I think I do get him. Usually there's going to be a second or third guy there that's spawning in on him, and it's going to be a problem, but, you know, no big deal. I haven't really been able to criticize Eno too much in this match because I haven't been really seeing him, although I think he just gets wiped out right there, which is always good news. He was relentlessly talking crap this entire game, and I believe he ends up on the bottom of the leaderboard, if not Mr. Agent, who is quite a jackass himself. I don't know how I got strafed out of that kill right there, but no, I do. It's because I'm terrible at video games. Yeah, this is an interesting spot right here. We've got 2 guys in here in this building, and we've got probably 3 or 4 guys on the building across. The way I'm angled in this window sort of prevents me from getting hit. As we get Eno shooting into the window, I really hope I see him drop right here. I think he does. No, I heal him because I'm a good teammate, but he backs up and goes back to the window, tries the noob tube. I'm not really seeing any kills of his on top of the map there, but you know, that's par for the course because he came in last place. You know, it takes a lot to come in last place when we're the MVP squad, but he managed to do it, which is one of the greatest things on the planet, if you ask me. And I'm sitting back here. They don't see me behind this little building of rubble. I can't imagine. I don't actually know what that building looked like when it was up, because it got taken down pretty early in the game, I think. But you know, get a couple kills there. This is like my death spot over here by this objective. It's funny because this is actually the objective closest to our spawn, but you know, they just swarmed me a little bit there. Anyway, that's what Battlefield Bad Company 2 looks like. We like it a lot. We're gonna play it a little bit more. Maybe not Conquest, but you know, it's this is Pan1cKnife with theawfulgamer.com. Have a good night.